Hello everyone, welcome to Good Morning Tarot. Now this is a general reading and it is open to all zodiac signs. So just take what resonates with you. It is also timeless, so anytime you find yourself watching this video, there might be a message here for you. Now let's try to see what is the main energy at the beginning of the day. Okay, we have here the Five of Pentacles. You might be encountering some obstacles at this time. Try to see how this resonates with you. There might be a certain goal or something that you need at this present time, and somehow you are encountering an obstacle for it. And because of that, you feel locked out, or you feel like you couldn't move forward. Now, the important thing here when we see the card of the Five of Pentacles is to be proactive, to be creative, try to find ways of getting things done, maybe in an unconditional way. For example, if the door is closed, you go around the building or you go around the church in order to try to see if there are other doors open or some windows open, or maybe you need to knock or ask help. So these are things that you need to, you do not just give up just because an obstacle prevents you from moving forward. So you need to be creative in trying to find solutions to the problem. For example, if for example you're trying to get a fruit from a tree and you couldn't get it because it is too high, you can always get a branch and poke it. So the important thing is not to give up, but to always find other ways and other means to get things done. And the second one is to ask help, because we are not alone. We can always ask help from the universe. We can also ask help from other people whom we know can help us get things done. So we just need to be creative. We need to persevere. We need to be a little bit persistent to get things done. Another thing is to listen to the guidance coming from the universe. If something is blocked, then maybe we are not supposed to enter that way. There might be another way that the universe is leading us, and we just follow the spirit, follow where the spirit leads us. Because sometimes the reason why an obstacle is placed before us, because it is not the best path towards the fulfillment of our inspiration or our dreams or the things that we manifest. Sometimes the reason why the universe closes the door is because they want us to follow a different path, which might be even shorter or which might be even faster for us, and which might even have other bonuses along the way. So if we see a closed door, look around. There might be other doors open, or maybe the spirit is leading us. Allow the spirit to lead us where the spirit wants us to go. And oftentimes when we do that, when we are docile to the guidance of the spirit, oftentimes the universe surprises us, or the spirit surprises us, and sometimes we reach the goal faster than we thought we could reach it. And oftentimes there are also bonuses along the way. So, and oftentimes that was the easiest way also. So if the door is closed, do not give up. Just look around. There might be other doors open, and if there's a need, ask for help. We don't have to go through the journey alone. Now let's try to see how this will further unfold. There will be challenges along the way. We have here the Seven of Wands, but you can be on fire and you can be on a higher ground. When you look at the Seven of Wands, the person is on fire and he's fighting with other, or maybe competing with other people who are also on fire. But you have an advantage of getting a bird's eye view. Sometimes also when we are locked out from something, we are able to look at that situation from a distance, and so we are able to look at it with better perspective. When we look at the Seven of Wands, the person is on higher ground. He's like an eagle watching the forest instead of being lost in the trees, he is able to go up high and look at the forest at a better perspective. And when you look at life in a distance, and we are able sometimes to see the bigger picture, and we are able to make better decisions. So there will be challenges along the way, but take time to distance yourself every once in a while so that you will not lose the bigger picture, or you will not lose the right perspective with regards to handling or facing this situation of your life at this moment. So there will be challenges, but continue to be on fire, and always try to be objective. So every once in a while, distance yourself from the situation. Now let's try to see what is the advice of the universe for us. Well, you will be able to balance it. You will be able to somehow handle whatever challenge it is. We see here the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles shows us a juggler. The juggler is somebody who is very efficient, somebody who knows his craft, and so he is able to create an art out of ordinary things. So whatever your situation is, you have the skills of the juggler. You will be able to create great things even with the limited resources you have at this time. But you have to be careful with your emotions. When you look at this juggler, there are waves, and somehow the ships are able to ride through the waves. If we are not able to adapt, the ships can also sink. So the ship adapts to the waves. It's the same for us. We need to maintain our peace, inner peace, because when we have a lot of challenges in the exterior world, sometimes it causes turmoil within, which can be symbolized by the waves behind the juggler. So there might be turmoils within. So again, there is a need for us to every once in a while distance ourselves from the situation, just like in the Seven of Wands, wherein the person is on higher ground. He is able to maintain a better perspective of what is happening. So for us to continue to be able to manage things and to continue to create magic in spite of the limited resources, or in spite of doors being closed before us, we need to every once in a while take moments of pause, distance ourselves every once in a while, nurture ourselves, to care for ourselves, to maintain ourselves in good health, good disposition, so that we can continue to be effective in handling situations just like the juggler, and to be on fire just like the person in the Seven of Wands. And at the same time, to be able to find other ways of entering the temple, which can symbolize our goal, as shown here by the Five of Pentacles. So this is what we have for our Good Morning Tarot. Let us now go to the self-care tip. For our self-care tip, the message comes from Leo Buscalia, and the message is: your talent is God's gift to you. What you do with it is your gift back to God. Well, if we try to relate it to our tarot reading right now, you have a lot of challenges right now, and sometimes you feel that the door is being closed in certain quarters. So if you feel that way, there is a need for you to use your talent to be creative, to find other ways and means to get things done, and to be on fire, to continue to be on fire. So the Lord has given you the capacity, just like also the Two of Pentacles, where you are the juggler. The juggler is someone who is filled with talents. We are all like that. We are given by God the talent to face whatever challenges we have. One of the good things we need to have with us always is to always remember that the Lord will not give us anything that we cannot handle. There will be moments where things are beyond our control. But even if in those moments where things are beyond our control, there's still something that we can do. So we just do our part, And those things that are beyond our control, we entrust to the divine. It's a reminder to us because not everything, when we encounter challenges, we just do our part. There will be challenges that when we encounter the challenges, there are things that you can do. And there are things that you cannot control. Like, for example, how people will react with what you do. People will react in different ways. Can react in a positive way. They can react in a negative way. So the reaction of the people to what we are doing will vary and is beyond our control. We can try to somehow navigate our way in such a way wherein there is a higher chance that they will be able to respond positively, but not always they will. So these things are beyond our control. Now, what are the things that are within our control? Our talents, the way we respond to the situation, these are the things that are within our control. But how that situation will react to the way we navigate ourselves to the problem or to the challenge, these are things beyond our control. The result of our efforts, we can just make it the probability as high as possible, but it's beyond our control. It's still, there are a lot of elements in that situation that we cannot control. So we need to always ask for the Spirit to guide us so that we'll be able to discern the things that are within our control. So everything that is given to us, it's because the universe and the Spirit believes that we can handle it. We can handle the situation. But at the same time, the Spirit also knows that it's an opportunity for us to learn. And one of the things that we need to learn is that humility to accept the things that are beyond our control and to make the best of the things that we can control. So we do our part, we give it our best, we continue to be on fire, we use our talent to be on fire just like the Seven of Wands. And again, to use our talents just like the Two of Pentacles, to use the gifts that are given to us by God. And when we use it well, it is our gift back to the divine. And at the same time, we also should recognize that we need the help of the divine and we need the help of other people also. We are not alone and we need this help, and we should be humble enough to ask for assistance. So whatever situation you are in, just do your best, do your part, and then the rest, the things that are beyond our control, we entrust to the divine, and we also ask for assistance from others. These things are given, and we need to accept it, that we cannot completely control the situation, but we can rise to the occasion. The reason it is given to us is because the universe, the Spirit knows that we have the skills to rise to the occasion, or we have the potential to learn to rise to the situation. So just face the challenges. When we use our gifts to face the challenges, we are bringing back to the divine and to the universe the gift that we are meant to use in order to enrich the place where we are living. When we use our gifts, we sing our special song, and we become a cup that overflows, and we enrich everything and everyone around us. So this is what we have for our self-care tip. I hope that it has inspired you and helped you to face whatever challenges you have at this moment. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.